Ko. Many days so the old come near she. Menji. Oko toy. Adibia yachichi. Adibia yachichi. Or the blame sending by force. And media.
So you didn't give me my share, you came to give it to Key.
I said
I wasn't saying anything. It's between the two of us.
Between the two of us now, what ya? How you bar? Are you open a fancy? I can't say.
Miss Alice say, I'll call you. Want to be Indiana.
I only know call. Who could not? You guess okay. I can't say, who can't answer.
You only about twist. I want tomorrow.
Yes, or no, say, or you'll be near. Or bet channel. Or send me the mini. Oh, into the moody and some maybe. That no, I don't know. Eh? Until the young question with the so. And a question with the no, my main kind, I see them to Papa's video. Man, 12 hours because I talk for a crew. Or you met him there. I shouldn't do. I don't know. Question with the oh, I'm not. Question with the say. Sister Debbie, only how would you?
Yes, please.
Is it acceptable to be in a relationship with your friend's ex? What here? I don't want it.
Mate.
Don't say for him.
I'm some no experience. Yeah, no.
Me shall say for him.
Always.
Our ladyship.
No,
Our ladyship.
Oh, the woman is saying no. Me say me da okwa.
Question there, no me dem bisa.
Woman is saying.
So, me na be choose obi obe answer. Ohema me shall say for her. Ohema talk.
Baby.
Baby, I don't know.
Okay, so is it acceptable to date your friend's ex?
Yes.
Okay, so in my little understanding, no, baby, it's not documented anywhere. Say you can't date your friend's ex. Their minimal say, "Moja mienu into me, enye." Your friend say, "Into me, emfa adia bako." Your friend say, "Unia." The ex and I want to me uncle. But how can you two siblings date one guy? It's not possible. Are you Mujafra? Yes.
Oh, Ghana, ha, say baby.
Excuse you. Now, when you possess a bema, a fine in Yanumi and Wayamusu.
Oh, no, okay.
Into was Santi Memono. Eh, said Bema.
On can say me say I am your pet and I'm a pet. Maybe I'm your parent.
That be a question I will be saying to us.
Let me have a question. Let me have a question. Answer.
That be so me you would
what you say?
Me say it's not right.
Into no
say me wo bear no only a nyanu ebeda. It's not right. And I may be so.
Maybe some.
Me, I mean, who can say maybe so? Even though you are the host, I still have the right to question you.
May I answer? Maybe some.
No, answer to na way. Until they are me working, I don't know.
Very. Until they are on the say, and yet, so then over fan down for now.
And the American and say, "Oh, Montreal baby, I." The meaning say, "Muja and a wound to me." But so far as your friend there, I know they are one life choice. Obi am control say, "Adia one a year and na say enye." Wow, Shana, you be okay. That is up to you. If you feel that, means to me answer our question.
Oh, answer.
May answer.
Sister Debbie.
I think the first factor to look up to was what led to the breakup between your friend and his ex. If it is something that you feel like if you date him, it wouldn't bring a problem between your friend, like yourself and your friend, then for me, it's a choice. You can decide whether you will date with him or not. So when you consider the fact that led to the breakup, then we have friends. We have friends that are closer than relatives. They are so close, like sisters.
Yeah.
So imagine I have a friend who is like a sister to me, and then she equally tells me everything about his guy, how they met, even when there was misunderstanding between them, and then all of a sudden they break up or they went their various ways. and then upon seeing all that, and maybe I know that it's basically not the fault of my friend, or maybe no, I'm saying let me end. It's basically not the fault of my friend, and then the breakup. Then all of a sudden I went in for his ex. As my friend, what will you think? You might even think that I caused the breakup so that I will have the boy to myself, or I'll have your man to myself. That's why I said, first of all, you have to consider what led to the breakup. If it is something you feel like it's not something very necessary, which when you date the guy, it wouldn't bring a problem between you and your friend, why not date him? You go ahead and you date him. And then when you feel like when you date him it will bring breakup between, because see, we have friends that are closer than sisters, more closer than sisters, and the person can actually share what she's going through, and sometimes every details that she's going through her relationship, she tells you. So just imagine, I tell you everything, and at the end of the day, even when we were having a misunderstanding, I told you couldn't even advise me as a friend and as a sister.
It's okay.
Yeah, so after that, and then I come to know, or I got to know that you are dating with my friend.
What's up?
If I get to know that after everything, crying to you as a sister, then you betray me like this, I feel like maybe you are the cause of even the breakup between me and my guy. But when I look at the situation, I feel like it's nothing reasonable. Maybe it's your personal decision that where I've got it, so I don't think I can move on with this guy anymore. But you as a friend looking at the guy, you feel like that's not a solid, issue for you to say you don't like, you no longer like the guy. Maybe you've also advised your friend that no, this is not something you should break up with the guy, and she'll be like, no, I've taken my decision. You've taken your decision, so if I want to take him, there is nothing wrong with that.
That's yeah, mess up a hobby. What you mentioned, question baby, sisters now. I was meeting about the what's it or hobby in home? She said, oh, my and I also say,
what I'm saying is, for me, I'll consider no. Wait, but what from where I'm coming from, what I'm saying is I'll consider the factor that led to the breakup before I'll decide of whether I'm going to date the ex. If it is a factor that is something that at the end of the day is going to cause a breakup like of our friendship, I won't do it. But if it is something, then I'll go for him.
That's it. Just Stacey now.
Yes, Kwesi Q. Oh. So in this case, they are not siblings, right?
Okay.
They are just friends. They've dated. They have broken up. First of all, I'm going to ask my friend, how is she going to feel if she gets to know that I'm dating the guy? If she's okay with it, why not?
No, you're okay, sure.
Okay. So when you're okay,
maybe I'm making you a for my boy now.
I think
what be for your man? Into who is what I say, you can't date my ex. Then
I can't date your ex, but you guys are done. So what else do you want?
That's what I'm down for.
Oh, yeah, madam for. I say, I wonder. What do you mean? Hey,
send your car. Since your car said, no, come be senior.
Oh, but this one is not. That one is different. That one is. I think one is incense or something. That one is incense or something. In my Ewe tribe, like that one there is an abomination. If you are siblings and then you are fighting over the same man. But here lies the case. This is my friend. You guys have backed out from the relationship. You've gone your separate ways, and I see the guy. I like. He also likes. I'll ask you. You agree or you no go agree? If you agree, even if you not agree, Sam, I like. I'll go take.
Just say. I don't know when you.
I guess say many.
No one will. Some of them when you.
They. I guess say many will. What you're gonna say? We are friends.
Sorry, what you are saying? There are certain love that comes unexpected.
Yes.
So it doesn't necessarily.
It comes unexpected. Okay, they're broken up and the guy maybe has trouble or something like that. Now I'm back. Oh, are you not? As friend. Oh, nice meeting you, and then like that it begins. We start vibing and we start talking.
Okay.
And then hey, and this guy is treating me right like a baby girl, and then oh my God, I'm sorry, I won't sacrifice.
Just said when you womb.
I just say many womb. As long as I have peace of mind, he's treating me well. Nobody's opinion matter.
Sir.
Yes.
But when I meet baby, I can. I know I'm also. You see, new busy.
I
said it. I said some friendship is more than like you have a friend, like a relationship with your biological siblings. Yes, that was when I said it would depend on the factor what led to the breakup before I will come in.
Me cried that one. I don't even care. Whatever that led to your breakup, as long as you guys have broken up, and that's it. I'm okay.
I know you're a bad friend.
No, I'm not a bad friend. No. I watch a movie like that, and then there's nothing you can do about it. The guy said he likes me. I also like him. So it's either you accept it or you leave.
I've been in this situation for almost 2 years.
So
don't forget to be piano. I say, Madame for no one.
It's when she ran born and
in the only they kill a one already.
You see, what done for friendship or no?
But do you know your friend can also leave you?
Leave me. No, if we can't, you can't implant yourself. In
the end, say I didn't accept the guy. See,
I said, what you didn't finish him.
So they are not married.
There's something now, no.
Oh no, they're not married. If they are married, that one is different. Only say people go for counseling and then they even end up falling for the counselor. What will you say about that?
For counselor, no job boy.
Oh, you're now on in the bar counseling, no. Okuna go for him counselor. If I can no advice, you say, oh, mum, and also bad.
And you're Obano.
You know, no.
This one, Obano.
Oh, no, I be say.
I didn't know, but now Bema say.
And now do who
exactly.
And now this shower duffel. Maybe I know choir music, my first one.
People get to meet their husband through their friends. You posted a picture. Yes.
I'm coming. I can't go on as a fast one. And your papa was almost a choir.
Oh, and you
couldn't say you pay or more. More dating for almost 2 years. Maybe Akasakasaba. Almost separated. Now the you call yourself a friend.
So I should call myself a what?
You're a bad friend.
I'm not a bad friend.
Where is it written? Now
you have met a good guy, and due to maybe I wouldn't say maybe your behavior or something. You guys are not compatible, and
I know just say what down for me. Or no cobble now and then they point
they be any different. If they are dating, that one is different. But they have broken up.
Into no because now but not me.
I won't make it work like that. At least you should give yourself some time frame. You get me? If you live like that,
I don't pay your own pay. So own pay. What I say?
Secure.
I don't pay your own pay.
What do you say? In your maybe your cousin and pa and no more never mind.
Yeah.
Once I remember me say they have a particular spec, but you end up seeing that they even marry people even opposite to the spec they want.
But me confirm madam for the ex that.
Okay,
and there's a very thin line between love and hate. So
because
anything can happen.
Look for madam for this year, madam for ex now. If you are down for now, pen answer. Okay. So who's what down for? Who's what down for? Pa.
It's not the same. Maybe so. Maybe better way.
Could be sorry. So could be sorry. What you say? Open the panel. That. Oh, could be sorry. Because open the panel.
No, but it will be better.
Say, oh, hey. If you are, hey, oh boy, that I know. Obviously, me pill. Many to us, what? As a trouble born.
Hey, wait.
When you go move, first thing I can say, many can go in and open.
Baby.
And I'm many boy who in open.
So, what if that's the husband God has prepared for me?
This is not a big deal.
Husband.
Actually,
I'm only what off the street.
Na me offer mkofo na o ma se no nde we hu se san mkofo na ma se no offer o mu ye.
Mama tia se na come for him. Mkofo be no wa se. Mama tia se na mu be all the fan. Na mu betimi amaruke. Offer him mama tia se.
I'm trying to say that God is He's mostly interested in people who are should I say notorious or corrupt or something. Like people who have a story to tell. He takes such people and mold them into his own perfection. So I can't tell me such a can't say Namino who say madam for boy.
Story no can say actually about something now. What would you madam for now?
This is not a matter of betrayal.
I said what is the kind of one quench?
When we say betrayal is when they be after or mashishan homo beware.
Then the girl will find out. That one is different. It's a me catch you.
And I said, oh, and you are still having an affair with the husband.
I will let you know.
A boyfriend, they've broken up for how many years now?
You said 2
years. You said
years compon film. Say 10 years, 5 years. Oh yes, sir, a betrayal to Adam.
So because you are saying say you betray until and then I'm yashishama now a twelve.
Because anybody can be my friend.
This one, maybe I corner bunny.
When I corner bunny.
Drama. What down for? What down for? Only you boy a giant.
And I'm saying,
yeah, is that coming to you? Not like rock a Janet here.
Se madam for no so penny na o mu se meni bejia no no so se odomia you are allowed.
Let's go. Yes.
Assemble. And let me see your baby.
You are allowed. Yes.
It's not
if you claim you are my friend and then my interest is is on your heart and you see that I'm happy with this guy. Show me that you are my friend. You too, show me that you are my friend.
It's not written anywhere. Show me boyfriend, the ex here, the property. And you're the property.
Just say. Oh no, you're a
yeah, you come baby, I come baby.
Matthias says, I showed him my own. You appear there, Mansania. Oh, I see. Do you say so? Oh, yeah, Mansania. Oh,
me patcho.
So, who said, what do you say? My name, when India. But who Pierre, you know,
when I was shut them now, you're good about who Pierre, oh, yeah, Mansania.
That's not kind.
What I said, you are misquoting.
What's it there?
Yes, I know property. Man, cause I know no quantity. The fact say or your ex doesn't mean say or your property. You have no right or mandate over that person.
Yeah.
I didn't say so. Don't misquote me, please. I didn't say
that person still has freedom to go about whatever he wants
to choose whoever he or she wants, and you, my so-called friend, do not have any right over that. Excuse you?
It's in the crowd. It's all your mefa. And I myself we can. I say generation more yale. Generation more yale.
Yeah, Leo. You're going for what?
Maconradi now said me fanto. Maconradi. They say another man's poison is another man's meat.
Exactly.
Okay, then you come here. I'm so media say me. Madam for the media no compound no madam for the David. And found no be no good so when you know come case.
They build now the emotions of men is different.
So you be good. So be the way we
fine. Oh that's yeah. Sharoba kakra.
Sebio.
Come two rows. I know what is your.
And what you are thinking.
Me say like we
don't see action.
It's me church. The budget is a meet way. Me yada. Unimdana. Unyapla. Unanufuano. And Holy Virgin Mary.
Okay.
Or not to that. All that. But it's who go forward down for. Gear. Even respect company. Because I don't know what you should be. Any class of fat. And all do a down for us because I don't obi wa down for almost your union. Before I cast a down for before I cast a woo you down for no who say we mean. So who got far? As work for Unia, Nadia, Pepe. So I just offer you idea. It was all my gap with them. Just to keep your relationship between the two of you know. Men ko e ma dawson. Even so oba no ko yes akra sa oba no ko no so hwe ni we before. Sa ba no. Now be no so be say bia no so oba no so yesterday. Ah say. Okay. Nti anye no Uni fika.
Uni ni obeke bia ya.
Monfa.
Ndebi ni obeke bia ya.
David ni kwa kwanza monfa.
Oh ya te.
Hey, you obefa.
Endo enko.
Obefa.
Yenko.
That is why prayer. Internal in Bible in everything. Yeah. Jokes aside, in everything you have to take it into prayers.
Yeah.
So if you know that you find solace in this person, you find peace in this person, just take it into prayers. You would definitely get an answer from above. Don't let anyone take your shine. So me, if you see my ex, if my friend sees my ex, why not? We are no longer in that relationship.
Maybe you to go and taste.
Yes,
go and taste hell.
Adia ebema me say mako fam bia madam for the ex ne say ebia me shia ge ne da me shia ge na me dia
so what's the difference
obeja na ma unja
let me land
okay land
listen say we
land
so you say your next story dey
akwe ti hwi o ma me land so o say bia unnim no na bi ad neba oh we bia chale me girlfriend you no o mi no machia e ba say o say no wa cheche macho e bia o kan o beti ase aka say o yen hwe say unnim no nti no you guys can do nyom pe bia but in this case no ni pan ba be no aduane e ma wudi bi o ba fia wo ho bi e bia say oni ma be ye no hu na wo pie no no na no unnim no ye no ma jaya no so afa ho
say yeah bonfire ceremony facha you say knowingly and unknowingly God forgive us. So with yours knowingly and unknowingly Nina
maybe
the same. Yes. But even though you don't know the person, maybe a friend or when he gets to know, he would tell you what, like whether he knows the person or not, and I'm sure he's going to explain the reason that led to that.
It's so what catching us a reason no a reason here. It
still boils down to the same thing.
With yours, I put it to you that you don't know what you are saying.
You don't tell me what you don't know. I put it to you.
With yours, I'm telling you that the moment you get to know, say you are against it. So the moment you get to know, say, well, madam from the ex ni Jano, manunko. Yes, sir. Na ye ya be kwa kofa ni yon kofa.
Ba me de me ni ha bom de ba me tumi de me kofa.
Yo ya.
Say wo kofa me ex a. Madam from so kofa me ex a. When you have Bammy your ex and me fa. Respect company. But first we you this na mudi no.
Which would
o ya
into us.
You can't have a toss e bia na aboy ho a into ne into us.
No, so what am
I still stand by what I'm saying. It's a factor. What led to the breakup between the two people? When it's positive, fine, I'll go, but when it's negative, I won't. I'll back out.
Okay. What much? Oh,
cute. No, you don't get me. What led to the breakup? If it's positive, I'll go. If it's negative, I wouldn't.
You leave.
Yes.
One counting now.
If you are dating someone or you are going, the only thing you need is peace. I need peace, comfort and respect.
We are going back and forth.
I know. Now we're going to the better house. It's a house.
This conversation will be lengthy, so I won't say it. Let's move to our next story. I said I won't have a problem. There are certain things I can't say on air. We are outside, so back door I'll tell you something, but I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem. Say sister Debbie and my sister is now a couple family ex. Once you are happy
You guys are not friends.
You're happy. We are friends.
No, because friends don't come with friends. Friends, only friends. And yeah, quantum friends. Hello, hi, hello, you're going to baby no.
So you would rather sacrifice your happiness for the friendship.
Friends move friends, they won't confirm that.
Okay, so moving to our next story for today. Burkina Faso President has introduced a groundbreaking prison reform, and I quote, henceforth, our prisoners will be working in our agricultural sector. While their sentences are reduced, our laws must represent African values. That is from President Ibrahim Traoré.
That's a woman.
Traoré, what's it?
Okay, when as a prisoner you work for 1 month in the agricultural sector, automatically your sentence is reduced by 3 months. Yeah, and to when in Kofre, some Ghanaians have also seen it, and they are calling for the government to implement such thing in Ghana here. I had the
So
this is I'm gonna start with you.
I think with the initiative he has brought to his country is actually a good thing. Working for the country or working for the state, right? They'll be working in the agricultural sector. I think it's a good idea. At least it's going to boost the economy of the country and then the revenue and then the agricultural sector as well. And also help those in the prison too. At least they're not going to be idle, or maybe, excuse me to use the word, useless. At least they are doing something, they are cultivating crops, and with those who don't even know how to do that, they are learning a new skill, and when they go out of prison, who knows, that could be a business adventure for them. So I think it's a very good initiative, and it's a great one there.
Alright, Sister Debbie.
Yeah, so I would like to recommend him because since he took over, he has really, what we are hearing, it's good. Someone who used, I don't know, but someone who used 12 million in developing a tomato factory, then it means, like, I see him to be someone who is very innovative, because you've killed someone, you've murdered someone, and then you've been sentenced into imprisonment, and then we are still feeding you with the state money. Just imagine someone looting from the state and the person being imprisoned, and then we are still feeding you from the state money again. So I feel like those people who are being imprisoned, like the prisoner, there should be something that they will do and then to generate revenue for the country. But I don't know whether I'm right or wrong, because I think some time ago, I don't know, as I said, I don't know whether I'm right or wrong, I stand to be corrected, that prisoners in Ghana are into, like, maybe they'll send into tailoring, and sometimes too they will send you out to go and work on the farms of people, and they engage them into certain activities that at the end of the day, by the time you are done, you are done with your service of imprisonment to the country, and then you are back to like a normal person, as living your normal life. You will have something to do and not to steal again. And so if such initiative can be implemented in this country, trust me, it will really help. I'm sure it's there because, as I said, they said they do, some of them do tailoring, some of them they make sure they send them into things like handiworks, they do things of that sort. So I think, I'm sure it's there, but it's like we are not that's how I feel. So I think that if such initiative will be, how I said, I don't know how to put it in English, to really help us as a country, because we cannot go and murder someone and then you'll be in prison and they'll still be feeding you with the state money. And one thing he did, I feel like they should take that one out, is after they work on the farm and they'll reduce 3 months. I feel they shouldn't reduce the 3 months. You work and then you still serve. As you are serving your term, you are working. You are serving your term, you are working. Even if you are there and then they are still working on your case for the number of years or months that you've been in prison. I feel like so far as you are working, like you're serving your term, you are still working. There shouldn't be reduction in your term of service when you are being imprisoned. But then I feel like it's a very good thing, because seeing the man, he's a man of vision, and I see him to be someone who is setting an example for African leaders. Yes, because he's changing the status quo. He's taking a direction that I think African leaders, I feel, are not, taking that path. So he leading the path, I feel like he's actually living an exemplary life. We shouldn't see it to be because he's from Burkina Faso, whatever, or because he took over from coup. But then we should see him to be someone who is actually directing the path for the rest of African leaders to follow. And aside that, as I said, I commend him for doing that, because it's a good one.
All right. DJQ.
I wish I see fish. Not that we be just a gun, how more young as a money. How more yet? Omodo muko chinda dia street ne so. No more no more do so sa. Koko kofu mukoye. We krum haba. The way papa won say papa ne dia no. Odo mo call into agriculture. Omo ko do dia no ba ye dia mai. You see Ghana ye wo. Anka ye pass asibi oh. Ye mo ko guso. That's in two so much to Samagana, Coco, Modium, Coco de Magana. Say, Baya, a man being Jessica. A bad boy, mine. I see, because baby won't do on it. Your uncle for me as a man, Zoom for always a man. Once I hear pavement, he goes a move for no other doom. No more could be a school, what me say, the Kaimo, SHS, no, don't bow on the door. But I mean, you are planning India. I think it's a nice one. So, Mom could go fully brody and a banshee and no man drop. To me, could indeed. Where's also called that? I say, what could someone is a good demand? What the house I say? Near many Giannis or say, oh, when you are 1 month, near to 3 months. There be an Indian fa. Now, even Ghana, Ghana, fa, Sadia and Famahano. You don't pure corner baby Dianico. Obia say you was it Ghana had before. You don't be quite on 10 say, yeah, Conaco Yedimano. Maybe a cow, Omega criminal, you be walk with you. Sanko for the Roman Quabontin. But all men soon you're the young home. But who will be on the fear for say, Yemen Murphy. Oh, I can't mess 1 month. You will be Conaco Yedima. Trump, no call. Trump. No, it's a bad son. Say, you decided more room. I say, Adi, you don't have one tennis of your manta. That's just what 3 months. It's someone who goes to Kumano. Because so, say, you're 150 years of kind check. No, about one thing. Do you ever say, every year you say, you call about 5 o'clock now, and China 50 years national. Because 3 months, never. Nti no de dem me ne ya hande omo mu nyi adwuma no agriculture na ye se me kai na okọ ayi sehwe oso a asase be brego yo ko gibi mo omo ko do koko yo ko ayi cheche mi asase be brego ho so mo ko mo kra yi insu nda ho omo ko yi na.
But unim say, do you know that there are some countries that let me not say some countries, but if you're an ex-convict, you are not accepted by the society.
Yeah.
So if there's a chance for them in the agricultural sector and they are working like this, do you even think people even like to even go home? Because of the perception people have about ex-convicts. And yeah, on oppose if you go home, but I'm trying to say, maybe me term. And I still want to work there. Do you think they wouldn't allow? They wouldn't allow.
Oh, sir. Oh, yeah, dear. Oh, yeah, more minor.
Oh, yeah, more minor. And definitely, yeah, to me, jam my own course.
Oh, yeah, own kunipa because I post for the war. You must be going over your man. Everyone, you're there. Yes. Everyone, go. What's you called? We need powers. You go for her. Wasakra. But we do not make us a young trainer. And I'm Kunipo or Koje by you. We go find it here. Oh, come to be. But again, ni was a quantessa. What I say. But no counsel, okay. None of what yet. No, obi no bi kunto kwakwa na onto na ade na
akokuni
ba akokuni na on be on gra hekura so omu dua nto sukura na obi ebo nto bi o ka so mu poison egum no o me kuku ya aka so nye bad o ko dua nto za ko mu de poison awo no
ya semu ba se ni ze wa bon ti
ba ki bi awo ya o dem papa no dem mo de kakra we go need ya china to open freedom. Oh, no was also condo. No, ubedi. How do I say?
Now yes, in toast no mujia. It's seed.
Oh, no, no.
Now seed no more than poison.
What are you talking about? You don't know what's going on here. You tell me you blow. You it's one thing.
So do be anymore.
So the point for me.
It's DJ Q over to you.
Miriam, me shall say me.
I say.
Me shall say first one story there can you say.
Near the can and one and one and
no in your sorry so.
I was no make no makano. Oma mi yo ma so omu so no mo ye nenye. Omu so no mo ye nenye. Bebende. 11 minutes past the hour 5. And that was the trending stories. Sister Debbie or him at Timude and Sister Isinam. You're here for the day. What do I say? You're here for the day. So when it's 5:30, you go for the evening news. After the news, DJ K will continue to rock the nation with you guys. So stay tuned and enjoy the right here. And the live commentary will be live here. Real Madrid versus Manchester City. The live commentary will bring it to you here on Ghana Talks Radio. So join us live on Facebook, X, and YouTube for the live commentary. 5:30 we go for the evening news. So stay tuned and enjoy the right here. I'll go by name